morning, students. I am Saurungi TB, a teacher from Sri Shivaji Vidya Mandir and Junior College, Aund. I welcome all of you in this session of English language. Students, in the earlier sessions, we completed two poems. The first poem is Song of the Open Road and the second poem is Indian Weavers, written by Sarojini Naidu. So today we are going to begin with the third poem from the second section, poetry. The title of the poem is The Inchcape Rock. So the poem, The Inchcape Rock, is written by the British poet Robert Southey, who was born in Bristol, England. This poem is about the rock, the reef, which was very close from the coast of Scotland. So this poem is in the form of ballad. It is the story about the bell which was installed, which was put by an abbot in the sea. So this poem also throws the light on the wicked, the evil plan of Sir Ralph the Rower, who removed this bell from the Inchcape Rock out of jealousy. So this poem is a series of events which took place from the beginning to the end of the poem. This poem, The Inchcape Rock, gives message that those who do wrong things will get punishment, do punishment. So today we are going to learn this poem, The Inchcape Rock, written by Robert Southey. So before we begin with the poem, The Inchcape Rock, so let us discuss the activities given in the section Icebreakers. So the first activity in the Icebreaker section is prepare a word register related to marine life. So before we discuss the first activity, prepare a word register related to marine life, so let me clarify what is word register. So here we can say that register means list. Simply speaking, register means list, word list. So the word, the expression word register refers to the language used by a group of people who share the similar work and interests. So we find a group of people who share the similar likes and dislikes or interests or work. So these people use a particular type of words, phrases continuously or in their particular field. So before we come to our first activity, prepare a word register related to marine life, so let me give you one example. If I give you a word school, let us imagine you are going to prepare a word register related to the word school. So when we think of school, so what comes in our mind? So when we think of the word school, first of all, school building, principal, vice principal, teachers, classroom, board, chalk, recess, exam, result. So all these words will come under the word register related to the school. In the same way, let us discuss a word register related to marine life. So as soon as we think of a word marine life, so what comes in our mind? So the words related to marine life are sailors, fish, species, waves, coast, seabirds, sea plants, icebergs, etc. So this is called word register. So when we prepare word register, we have to make a list of all the words related to that particular field. That is called word register. So this is how we discussed the first activity, a word register related to marine life. Let us come to the second activity from the section icebreaker. I read the second activity. The functions of lighthouse are. So what is lighthouse? So lighthouse is a tall building or tower with a bright light which is useful for the sailors, for the ships near the coast. So what are the different functions of the lighthouse? So the lighthouses are very useful, or lighthouse is useful for navigational aid. Means lighthouse helps to know the direction of the journey for the sailors or for the ship, and therefore for the navigational purpose lighthouse is very useful. The second function of the lighthouse is it gives the warning if there is any danger, if there is any dangerous area, location near the coast or in the sea. The third function of the lighthouse is sometimes because of the fog, there is poor visibility. Then many times sailors face the problem of invisibility in the sea. So lighthouse helps in this critical situation of the fog. So there are different purposes of the lighthouse near the coast. Let us come to the third activity. So the activity is write down the names of the various famous rocks in the world and mention the places where they are. So one example is already given in our textbook, Balancing Rock, Mahabalipuram. Second example we can give Split Apple Rock in New Zealand, Pierce Rock. Third example we can give here Pierce Rock in Canada, and the fourth example Old Harry Rock in UK. So this is how we have discussed first three activities from the section icebreaker. There are two more activities in the section icebreaker. So these activities need the presence of the students. So very soon I am going to conduct a Google Meet or Zoom meeting. So in that meeting I will discuss these two rest of the activities when the students will be present in the Google Meet or Zoom meeting. So I stop here. Thank you.